as of recently, I've really became a big fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender. I binge watched it on Netflix, had a really good time watching it. So I thought it would be really fun to create Avatar inspired combos using Fortnite items. So with that being said, let's get to bending. All of these combos are going to be using the yellow edit style for Gan. Now, this is almost like a hybrid air and water bending inspired combos here, because I'm not really sure what to do for air. We can't really have air on our back unless we do some wings. This is kind of like a 2-in-1 hybrid for air and water. So the ice cube here kind of insinuates him being frozen in an iceberg, and also he really enjoys penguin sledding. Yes, penguin sledding. And then we have the shining star here, which can resemble two things. Number one, Aang's avatar state, and number two, that huge beam of blue light that shoots out of the iceberg. And this is not a spoiler, this is all from the first episode, season 1. And then the timekeeper kind of has a cool little backstory as well, insinuating the time spent for 100 years frozen in the actual iceberg. So for the harvesting tool, this is kind of like a water tribe tribute. We have the fixation here. Now, Aang does have a flying bison named Appa, and the tusk glider is the closest thing we have to Appa in the game. Now, for the actual contrail, this is the spectral sense, because by nature, Aang is an airbender. And then the dead wave wrap to really highlight the blue cosmetic. So with that being said, let's get to bending. Now we have an earth bending combo using the Rift Rock backbling, which does coincide with a comet in the storyline, a flying comet. I'm not going to say anything else. The staff for this combo is RIYS quarterstaff, which is probably the most accurate, considering Aang's actual staff is just like, it looks like just a stick. I'm just saying. We still have the tusk glider, Appa, yip yip!
Appa, yip yip!
And then we have the flames control to insinuate Aang being a flying comet. And then for the actual wrap, we have the battle barn, which goes very well with his maroon/red gloves and the boots as well. So with that being said, let's get to earth bending.
Yip yip!
Now we have a fire bending combo using the FIRESTARTER backbling. There are two others you could use. The resistance kind of gets lost, but it does highly resemble the insignia from the Fire Nation within the show. And then we have the flame sigil, but it gets a little lost. So for that fact, I'm going to use the FIRESTARTER because it breaks up very well. The harvesting tool is the Guandao. This is the dragon edit style. You could also use the Fire Spellslinger if you would like, but I'm going to use the Guandao for the sake of this showcase. We have Appa once again. We're not going to get away from using Appa, all right? We're just not. The contrail is the Night Flight, which kind of resembles the Fire Nation logo. And then for my actual icon and banner, we have something very similar to the Fire Nation. And I'm also going to use the banner wave in the gameplay. So with that being said, let's get to fire bending. So to wrap up this video, we have some additional combos you could use in terms of the storyline. We have the perfect wings because he is an airbender, the galactic disc because the world relies on him to kind of maintain peace. This is like the furthest stretch I could find for Momo, the little pet that kind of rolls around with him during the show there. Universal Bloom looks nice, Fire Nation stuff. Kunai Shield, part of the same set but did not come with Gan himself. Ridgeback looks kind of cool. Saltwater Satchel kind of coincides with the water bending because you need water after all. The Shattered Wing could kind of resemble him going in between the spirit world and the normal world. We have the Spectral Spine, which just kind of looks cool. And then the Sun Wings looks very nice as well. Some pickaxes you could use as well would be the Heavy Hook. The Rogue Wave, this is what it actually came with. It does have the added styles. Although it is made for him, it still looks really good. You could use it, no harm, no foul. The Spellbound Staff could look really cool with the Galactic Disc backbling I showed you already. Toothpick, maybe it's Appa's tooth. I don't know, that's a stretch. We have the Bootstraps, again, water bending related. The Icicles will coincide with him being frozen for 100 years in the Iceberg. And then another pretty cool looking staff is the Wisdom's Edge. So, in terms of this combo I was just telling you guys about, if you want to do like a Galactic Disc, Spellbound Staff, this is what we got all together. So yeah, guys, be creative with your avatar inspired combos. With that being said, liking the video is always appreciated. Subscribing is free. That is PIZO in the item shop. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you nerds on the live stream. See ya.